Hey, welcome back. Another day, another vlog. I'm back. Welcome back, everyone. First of all, the week off. Yeah, what can I say? Had some family dramas. Dad's pretty crook, so took some time in case I needed to get up there. Obviously, it wasn't what I thought mentally 100% to come on here and chat to you and put on a face that wasn't positive, so I didn't want to come on here and be all sort of upset, I guess. He's doing much better. For those of you who are concerned, he's a lot healthier and he's getting better each day, so that's good. Very happy about that. Love me pops, love him very much. So yeah, it's sort of a bit tough, been a bit tough week for me and the family. And also my little puppy dog had to go in for an operation as well. Had a right knee, had to go and get some cartilage cut out of that. So now he's hopping around on 3 legs. So yeah, tough week. And then my little buddy Jack, change of watch. Yeah, little Jack, terrible twos, picked up me iWatch Series 3, smiled at me, and then smashed it on the floor and disintegrated it to 1,000,000 pieces. Now the touchscreen doesn't work, it's got all the lights, it's just waiting to go flat, it's pretty much useless. And I looked on Apple to see what it cost to get repaired, and they want $390, which is basically $150 more, or probably nearly $200 more than what it's actually worth on the second-hand market. So it's just not worth it at 1 cent to even fix. Probably best off just saving up and getting the next one next year. So I'm going back to the old trusty wicked G-Shock, which is an awesome watch. I do have my Apple Series 1 that I do wear for work, just for digital and for the dates and stuff, but that's not waterproof, as we all know, which was the Series 1 killer. And it's no good for, it doesn't have the eSIM, so I can't do roaming or phone calls, so that's not a big as much. I've downloaded some songs so I can take it from my running. That was my one main thing. I cannot stand taking a phone when I run. It's bouncing around your pocket, it's a pain, and things don't work when you've got to take a phone out of the case just to put it in a thing to run around that. That's a pain in the butt. So the iWatch is the best thing ever for fitness wise, for running with headphones. So yeah, still got the Series 1 to get me through the music, so that was good. But yeah, little Jack killed it hard, and he just laughed and ran off. So yeah, poor little fella. Terrible twos are here for us. Me and my poor wife, and predominantly my poor lovely wife, has to deal with it. But she's very good, and we'll get through it. I'm sure everyone else has had to deal with it. It's probably quite funny to them. If you've had kids and you've had the twos, you probably know, and you're laughing at me right now. So I've got to take it. So yes, yeah, a few big things, and so I decided to just have a week off and just reset the brain, and I guess give myself a little bit of rest and just focus more on family, which is what it's all about. Comes before the channel, comes before work, comes before everything. It's the most important thing we have in our life is our family and friends. It's worth more than money, it's worth more than fame, fortune and all that. And I've known that pretty much most of my life. I've got an amazing family, so I cherish every moment I get with them and love them all dearly. So yeah, just wanted to I guess explain why I haven't been here. I did lose a couple of subscribers this week. Hopefully it wasn't because I wasn't on for the week, but that's okay. Upwards and onwards. Come back, refresh vigor. Man's a lot better. He's day by day, so that's good. He's getting better each day, so that's awesome. Love him. Let's keep grooving. Go to the channel. Rightio, first of all, we're going to talk about, we've got a few things. It's been a big week, of course. The 1 week you have off is a monster week. We're now filming. We're still on the iPhone, but I'm using an anamorphic lens. I don't know if you're getting a nice little flare off that light. I'm trying to get that in there to show you. This is just a little clip-on over your phone, anamorphic lens. For you photographers out there or guys video, and you want to just try something out, this is a $40 one off eBay. I'm going to try it out. I'll I'll give you the details, the link to it below in eBay, so where I got it from, if you want to try it out. So I thought, well, why not? I'll give it a crack. So I'm going to be vlogging on this for a while and give it a crack, and we'll try it in the low light and the good light. We'll try some different things on it, and we'll go from there. We did get the new variable ND filter from K&F Concepts and the filter adapter for our beautiful 7 Artesians. I'm doing a video on them, going through, and I'll be setting it up this week on that. It's a good report. I'll get a heap of photos for it, obviously the wide angle lens, and my full review on that, so that'll be coming this week. That'll be the next video out, so there's more on that, and I'll also do one on the that'll include sort of the K&F filter as well, so there's those ones as well to come. And we've also, thanks to our mate Ken Heron over in States, who, if you're into drones and like drones, go and check out his channel. He's a fantastic guy. I actually won a contest on there a while back, and I won a series. I won a pack of freewell filters for my GoPro 7. So we're going to be also testing those this week. Got to get in some perfect, because we're coming in the summer. It's super mega hot, bright, glary days. So once I go to night shift, I'm going to get a bit of footage on the GoPro out in the sun and try all those filters and give you a bit of a tester. And I've got my old pack of cheapos there we compare them to, so that'll be good. I think they're just a I can't remember the brand name, but I'll get all that details when we do the video for you to give you a comparison of a good set of freewell ones compared to that. Obviously their freewells are probably the mid-range, still a good lens, and then your next one's up, obviously the Polar Pro, into your $200-300 basket. And same with the K&F. The K&F, I can't really afford to spend as much as I'd love to try a Polar Pro, a Peter McKinnon one. That would be super. They're $300-400 just for one ND filter. That's pretty nasty. So I thought I'd just step by step, stay within my budget, just work with what I got, and we'll go from there. But I think we got some great photos. You'll see all that in the video. It's come up really good. I've just got to put it all together. It's a fair bit of stuff in there, and we'll get it sorted this week. New Fishing in the Wild episode is out today. Probably my favourite channel on YouTube in the last few months. You hear me bragging about it and pumping it, and I share it over on our Facebook page because they just do a fantastic job. I think they are very underrated creators. They do an awesome job. It was awesome to see YouTube Australia give them Creator on the Rise this week. If you go into the trending on YouTube, I think I can get it here. It should be there. Let me just bring that up for you. Yep. See you there. Should be able to see that. Fish in the Wild, Creator on the Rise. So if you're in Australia, go to the trending page, go to Creator on the Rise. You should see the Fish in the Wild. Awesome work, guys. If you are watching, you deserve every bit of it. The whole series they've had out so far this year has just been absolutely fan-bloody-tastic. Couldn't ask for more as a fishing lover and a avid NT person. Grew up in Darwin and a huge exponent of the territory and everything it has to offer people for a holiday and adventure and fishing and just getting away from it all. It's a fantastic place. I can't push it enough, and these guys again have done just a magic job of doing that. So get over, support them. I think he's doing, in this episode, he does fly fishing on some reefs, barra, trout. He's just in wet shoes, walking across reefs, straight off the basically straight off the beach and the rocks, and catching wicked fish. Some funny moments. He gets snagged a couple of times, gets his cord all caught up, gets a bit frustrated. So yeah, again, great video, and the boys do an awesome job. So if you are a fisherman, get over, support them as Aussies and as Territorians. If you're Territorian, definitely get over, check them out, subscribe to those guys and like them, because they deserve it. They're definitely one of my top pick for YouTube channels to watch. I don't think you'd ever get bored of watching it. It's always good, and it's just a fantastic production too. So definitely suss it out. Okay, we'll leave the bad news to last, I guess. Oh no, we'll do the bad news now. My Cardinals, they're out. Well done, Washington Nationals. Swept us 4-0. After we got up, we'd come back for the National League pennant and we sucked. Holy crap. Again, pitchers did a great job. Hitters just couldn't hit. I think there's probably only 2 guys that hit, and that was Ozuna and Martinez. And Martinez was a DH to start. We've only had to come in the lineup because no one else could hit. We went from the last game against Atlanta, and we 10-run ruled them, or basically 10 runs in 1 innings. And I think basically we just destroyed all their bats. We come in. Yes, Washington had a fantastic pitching lineup, but their first pitcher we faced wasn't super mega hard guys. We just went flat. And if you can't hit, your pitchers can go up there and throw the game of their lives and lose, and that was evident. That's what happened. We had multiple guys throw really good games, good 5, 6, 7 innings of one-run ball games or low hit games, and then we couldn't give them the runs to give them the support. So never win games like that. So that was sort of disappointing for us in the Cardinals nation. So next year, rebuild and keep going. I thought we had a chance. Sniff, we were 1 step away from having a crack at it all. Good luck to Washington. I hope they win. Again, I'm a National League. No interest in the American League. There's some good players over there, but American League's cheating as far as I'm concerned. As a pitcher, can't stand the DH rule. It's a joke. It's cheating. Go the Washington Nationals. Hope they win the World Series. Fingers crossed. Hopefully the Yankees and the Astros crush each other enough that they're worn out. So the Nationals, who are going to have a heap of rest now, are going to go in and smash them. So fingers crossed. But it should be good. Should be a good series. Some great pitching there, and then see if we're going to come up against some really good hitting of the Yankees. So it'll be pitching against hitting, or it'll be Astros versus Washington, which will be pitching against pitching, which will be low run, maybe even bunting games, which can be super, super thrilling and nerve wracking. So some good things ahead. So yeah, still a lot of great baseball. Go support your team. On baseball, we've started the season again. It's probably going to be my last season in Perth because we're moving next year to Queensland, and then this will be my retirement season, I guess. I think 40 years will be enough of baseball. So yeah, this will be my last one. Go out. We had a really good game on the weekend. We were up 7-0, and then we made a heap of errors, and they come back, and we lost 9-8 in the last innings. Some dodgy timekeeping and rule following by the umpires and local. So I don't really know what was to go there. We somehow played 30 minutes overtime, which is a 2-hour game, which defeats the whole purpose of having a 2-hour game. And it's never happened before. It's always shut down at 2 hours. So yeah, I think we may have got stooged, but we folded, and they should never have got close anyway. But there were some really good signs from the guys. Hit really well. Ed, our coach, and good mate of mine, pitched a blinder, so that was awesome, and just had one bag dig. And as it always happens with pitching, one bag dig, and it wrecks a really good game for you. But yeah, so that was pretty cool and a bit of fun for me to get out. Finally got some half decent hits, so that was all right. So yeah, we'll see how we go for the rest of the season. The final season. Ta-da. Some products. The zhiyun Weevil S gimbal looks pretty cool. Nice bit of kit. It's another one that's that A4 paper size. So it's good little size, that size unit. It can take the big cameras. Watched a review Potato Jet had on it, and he had a Blackmagic 6K camera on it. He had to do a little bit of weight balancing with some extra bits, but it worked. It took it, and all the motor functions worked, and didn't impede it. It's got some great features coming out with follow me and being able to use your phone to direct it. So watch it on the screen with your phone and direct the camera. So someone can just hold it and you direct it with the camera. Oh, excuse me. Oh, goodness. So yeah, it's some really good features. There's a few bits coming out. It's got all the accessories. You can go up to, I think it's $5.99 Australian for the base model, and it'll go anywhere up to, I think, about $800-900, and that's going to give you your transmission, so it'll feed directly to your phone to record, which is pretty darn cool. Or to whatever device, if you've got a screen that you're watching it on, if you can basically have that off to the side and be watching that next to the computer, or feeding it straight to your computer and stuff like that. So some really good options on it, and I think it's one of those ones. It's got they've worked hard on getting the access down so you can transfer straight from holding up to down. Potato Jet's got a great review on it. Go check it out. It's definitely one if you're looking for a gimbal. It's probably not the lowest price range that you can get some other cheaper ones, but I think quality wise, definitely probably, again, there's so much competition at the moment in this market. It's probably going to be stepping up above the DJI one that just came out a couple of months ago. So this, I think, again, it just sneaks up above that one. So if you haven't got a gimbal as yet and you're looking for something Christmas, probably, I don't know if we get too many more releases in the next couple of months, but this might be the one you want to look at. Definitely check that out. That's available, I think, on Amazon. There's one on eBay I'll link it to, but it's a little bit expensive. It's $700, but you should be able to get it at a cheaper price than that. So you might just have to have a look around for it, but it's definitely available. And also the Pixel 4, new phone out, Google's Pixel 4. Had a fantastic camera on it, last one, and it's come out again. It's got some great colours up on it. You can see the different colours. So orange are fancy names, whatever. Orange and white are matte, and the black is a gloss black. It's got an extra telephoto lens on it. What else do they have? USB-C. It's a 90 Hertz refresh rate on the screen, so it's super fast, which is really good. That's probably one good thing. It's now got wireless charging. It uses Face Unblock, no more fingerprint at all. So it's gone full Apple Face Unblock. So it's got all that. It's got enhanced noise filtering for your photos. So I guess when you're doing dark or nighttime photos and stuff like that, what it basically does, it'll take the photo and it'll go through after, and then any noise it'll find, it'll go through and basically do a digital cleanup of it. So little bits and pieces like that. There's talk of it coming out with a motion sense, so swiping and all that stuff. You might not even have to touch the phone. I don't know why you'd need that for a phone, but it may be for things like if you've got it on a gimbal and you're taking video, you might be able to just do stuff to get it to play or record or stuff like that. So that hadn't been finalised as yet, but at the launch they're talking about motion. They've got some enhanced cameras in I think the front-facing side that'll allow you to do that as well, and maybe the rear. I'm not 100%. They're a little bit hazy on that. The one thing, yet again, another phone, and I think I talked about it on the last phone released, after Apple's come out and gone all video. It's great. Everyone's coming back with the cameras, and the cameras are all very similar. That's fantastic. But no one in the other cameras in the Samsung or the Android family are talking about video. So they either know their video is inferior to Apple, and Apple has a fantastic video, the stabilization and everything in it. Again, watched the video today. Potato Jet had an iPhone 11 Pro Max up against a Blackmagic 4K, and it was like the Blackmagic color-wise and picture is obviously it was there, but it's darn bloody close. What he did say was basically the Blackmagics have come down in price. That 4K sort of cinema quality camera is now around the $1,200 mark, and that's the same as the iPhone Pro, so it's sort of, I guess, similar. Price-wise, there's not real things, so it should be fairly good, and it actually is. So it's strange to see the Pixels and the Samsungs and all those, and the Notes. No one talks about the video on them, and I've put some questions out there in a couple of the feeds, and haven't had any questions from the replies from the reviewers. So it's sort of, I guess, it's something that no one talks about, and I hazard a guess it's because it's just not good enough, which is a real shame. Yeah, I think the video is an important part, especially for us. If you just got a phone, you're doing basic stuff like I do. I like to use this because it's easy to use for the vlog, or whether you're filming your kids and stuff, getting a good quality that's going to last you 20 years, 30 years as you watch at their 21st. That stuff's important to people, and that's why they'll buy these phones, and the video is very important nowadays. Instagram's going all movies and stuff. It's not only pictures anymore, it's all about mini movies. So yeah, I think if they're leaving it out, they shouldn't be leaving it out. If they haven't got it good enough, well, then they need to be attacking that, because it's the only way they're going to beat Apple. That's my thoughts anyway. If you know anything about how good their video is, let us know, because I haven't seen much on either of them, the ones that have been released lately. And that's about it, guys. Bit to do tonight. Going to try and get all the photos together for the 7 Artesians shoot, get all that cleaned up and sorted, and start getting ready to process it and get a video together for you. Anyway, thanks for your support, for hanging around. Yeah, again, sorry I've been away, but yeah, family first, as I'm sure you all agree. It's the most important thing, and I appreciate every one of you. And if you're just dropping by, consider dropping a subscribe and a like. Be much appreciated, and welcome to the family. Love you having you here. Anyway, also drop some comments below what you think of the anamorphic lens. Does it make a difference? Does it make me look uglier, fatter, skinnier, dumber? I'm not fussed. Drop us something down below, and we'll go from there. Anyway, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a G Fuel. Have a great night. And I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. So wherever you're coming or going, or all off to work, it's a late night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao.